Part 3, Asian Stereotypes. And remember, these videos are just for comedy, just to make people laugh, not to hurt or offend anybody. But anyway, number one Asian stereotype, and it's a pretty obvious one, is that all Asians look exactly alike. That really, to me, holds no water. I mean, but I used to think that because I didn't know any better. Shit, I used to think that all white people looked alike too. And I used to think all Mexicans and some Hispanic people all looked alike too. Once again, that's before I knew any better. And I guess if you are on the outside looking in, you would think that people of other races will look exactly the same as people of the same race. And you know, I'm pretty sure that there are some white people who don't know any better who think that all black people look alike. But then again, like I said, the jury is out on that. You know, you gotta get some cultural diversity under your belt just so you won't be so ignorant that you can know better. Alright, the second Asian stereotype is that any Asian who comes to America is automatically labeled as Chinese. There's more divisions of Asian people than Chinese. You know, you got Taiwanese, Vietnamese, Filipino, Japanese, let's see, North and South Korean, or you could just pretty much say Korean. You know, there's more divisions of Asians than just Chinese. It's just that that's the one that Americans, ignorant Americans, are just the most familiar with. Get some knowledge under your belt, people. Alright, and another one is that all, you know, Asians love rice. Black people get stuck with fried chicken and watermelon. White people get stuck with mayonnaise. Asians get stuck with rice. And I think that's probably one of the more true stereotypes. And the reason why is because Asians have a lot of rice paddies around where they are. You know, geographically, that's where you know, a lot of their crops come from. And because a lot of people don't know this, but you know, a lot of Asian countries, well, quite a few Asian countries are poor, and some people, Asian people, they can't afford anything else. So they go out to the rice paddies, you know, chop down a few things or grains of rice, and then just boil and eat that. But I'm black, I'm guilty, and I like rice too. And here's another Asian stereotype, and this is a good one. You know, black people get labeled with the whole best athletes in the world thing, and while Asians, they get labeled with knowing martial arts. That's why you don't really see a lot of Asian kids get bullied at school. But you know, with the exception of that one kid, Cho Sung Wei, who was in that Virginia, who participated or was a big part of that Virginia Tech massacre. Rest in peace to all of them. But anyway, you don't really see a lot of Asian kids get picked on for that reason, because they scared that they're going to go on Tony Jaa, Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan on them and whoop the living shit out of them. That's why a lot of Asian kids don't get picked on. And it's not true really. I mean, it's true to a certain extent, but it's not true 100% of the time. But I'll guarantee you this, if you were to go into some kind of martial arts gym, you'll see at least one Asian kid there. I guarantee you that. And another positive stereotype about Asians is that Asians are the smartest people on the planet. I mean, because if you think about it, most of the technology that Americans buy all comes from Asian countries. You see it all the time. Made in China, made in Japan, made in Taiwan. But the thing is, there's no real money to be made over there for them, because a lot of Asians, they get degrees over there, especially in Japan, and then they come to America and make a whole wad of money. And you know, they're stereotypically good at math, good at spelling, and good at any brand of academics that you could think of. And I used to live at, like I said, I went to a mostly black school, and the stereotype was, I mean, here was the little motto: when in doubt, cheat off the Asian kid. But me, I never needed to, because I was one of the top 3 students in my class. I don't know if that's saying much, thinking of me. But yeah, it's saying a lot. But yeah, you know, this positive stereotype about Asians is, you know, that they're really smart. And here's a negative stereotype about Asians, or a stereotype about Asians that doesn't really sit well with me, and that is not true. Is that Asians are, they're robotic, they're Zen-like, they're all traditional and have no personality. You know, always see them with their legs crossed, their eyes closed, and all. Oh. That's not true. I mean, because especially that applies to the Asians who are Asian Americans. You know, Asian people who were born in America, and that alone, it just made them have more of a personality, because they've adopted more of the traditional American style instead of the Asian style. While they still keep the Asian roots, you know, they have more of an American personality per se. And other than that, you know, Asians don't really have any negative stereotypes. Well, there's 2 of them. One of them is that Asian women are really submissive to their men, unlike, you know, which is the polar opposite of how black women stereotypically treat their men, because black women are all, nigga, you ain't shit, and Asians are, yes, 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 I'll do anything for you, I'll do anything for you. Yeah, take a hit, black women. But yeah, I'm just kidding, but that's a stereotype about, you know, Asian women in general. And the #1 negative stereotype about Asian men is the opposite of black men. While black men are recognized for their large ones, Asian men are stereotypically recognized for their not so large ones, if you get what I mean. And once again, seeing as how I'm not gay, I'm not gonna check any Asian dude to find out. Homos. But yeah, that's stereotype video number 3, Asians. Did I leave any ones out for y'all guys? Oh yeah, part 4 coming up next. Hispanic.